I'm sorry to detain you, Master Jedi, but this is an emergency. We're trying to break an Imperial occupation on Balmorra, but the Republic's got no ground, no resources, and right now, no chance.
That sounds very much like your problem and very little like mine.
This is everyone's problem. Getting Balmorra out of the Empire's hands is critical. Balmorran factories produce the most powerful weapons in the galaxy. Possess them, win any war you want. The Republic must retake Balmorra, but we need reinforcements.
You've got a real problem then.
If it's credits you want, you'll get them. Or whatever else is worth more to you than Republic victory. We've managed to make a beachhead in a place called Bugtown that the Empire overlooked. Commander Maydean requested all reinforcements see him at Republic headquarters. Can he expect you?
I'll take a look, if I have time.
I'll inform the commander. You'd better get on board. Good luck.
Lieutenant Hollis told me he'd found the best help in the galaxy, but I wasn't expecting a Jedi. I'm Commander Maydean. We both know why you're here, so I'll lay out the details. The Empire's taking control of Balmorra's satellite defense system. It's only a matter of time before they find Bugtown and blast us out of this swamp.
I was unaware of this.
Need to know basis. I don't want morale any lower than it already is. The Empire's got us cornered. As long as they have that satellite system, they're going to keep Balmorra. But if we could get control of the satellite system, we could turn it on the Empire and even the score.
Anything of the Empire's is better left in ruins.
When we can use it to defeat them? Sorry, Master Jedi, but I think that's a little wasteful. My best agent managed to gather some intel, but he never made it back. His ship was shot down. I need someone to enter Imperial territory, find Agent Jago's downed ship, and recover the intel.
Your troops can't handle a simple recovery mission?
My troops wouldn't make it through the Imperial Army and back. Use this decryptor to verify the intel's contents. Then contact me through the comm station at the shuttle pad.
A child could do this.
I hope you're right, Master Jedi. I'd need some serious reinforcements to rescue you. I'll wait for your comm call. Good luck up there.
Mayday! Mayday! Can anyone read me? Comms blocked. That blasted satellite wasn't enough to shoot me down. The Empire's on the ground already. They'll search the ship and find the intel. I'm blasting the intel out with the garbage. That ought to keep the Imperials busy. The intel's away. I'm going down.
Commander Maydean, I've recovered your intel. The agent didn't make it.
Even so, that's the best news I've gotten in a while. There's enough data here to build another satellite system. It's all in Balmorran shorthand. Looks like the system's operated by the Hawkeye techs. The Hawkeyes are the best technicians on Balmorra. To control the satellite system, we'll need their help.
The best people wouldn't work for the Empire.
Not everyone's lucky enough to have the Force, Master Jedi. Most of the Hawkeyes are stationed at the satellite control tower, but there's one we might be able to reach. Ian Sarkis. I recognize the name. He's young, but brilliant. Bit of a wisecracker.
He'll behave. I can promise you that.
Sarkis works at a well-armed auxiliary satellite station used to spy on the locals. There's an armory on site, and plenty of Imperial troops. He reports to one of the Empire's best, Admiral Rezair. No wonder they've got control.
I will allow nothing to stop me in this.
I don't advocate wholesale slaughter, but this whole plan goes belly up if Admiral Rezair finds out. Do what you have to, and get Sarkis back to the shuttle pad. He'll tell us where to go from there.
If Sarkis is willing to help, we'll be there.
Sarkis is too smart to join the Empire. Or he better be. I'll be standing by.
Ian Sarkis.
Point that thing someplace else, and I'll answer. Guess you must need me or the satellite system pretty bad.
I'll take the satellite system then.
Let's not be hasty. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to tag along. But if Admiral Rizair discovers you attacked this post just to get me out, he'll know the Republic's up to something. We'll have to make a few stops first so I can cover our tracks.
How do you mean to accomplish that?
I'm a Hawkeye tech. We do more than just aim satellites. Just get me where I need to go. I'll do the rest.
I was starting to get worried. There's a lot of Imperial movement going on up there.
That is the result of some pointless experiments.
Ian Sarkis, sir. I left the Empire a few thank you presents for their hospitality.
That's our man. Can you get us control of Balmorra's satellite system?
Not exactly, but I can't shut it down, that's for sure.
I don't like where this is going.
Neither do I. Unless we have control of the system, any attack from Bugtown is going to fail.
I can get you one unauthorized command. Then the system will lock up, and it'll take the Hawkeyes weeks to detangle it.
That'll have to be enough. How do we make this happen?
The hack needs to be planted in the satellite control tower's main computers, right where Admiral Rizair and his men are stationed.
Sounds dangerous. I'll take care of it.
Once the fight's over, just insert this disk into the main control console. It'll upload the hack. I need to get to a computer. Thanks again for the rescue.
Taking down Admiral Rizair and his men is a tall order. Are you sure you're up to it?
Remember, the Force is my ally.
Don't underestimate the Admiral. He's experienced, ruthless, and worst of all, smart. Sarkis and I will wait for your signal. We'll be ready.
Enough. This ends here. The Republic should have used you better, Jedi. Healing the injured or escorting refugees? Such a waste.
Somebody sounds like they're afraid.
The Republic never could lose gracefully. The Empire controls Balmorra. The greatest weapons in the galaxy are now in the hands of its strongest power. If the Republic insists on fighting those odds, Balmorra will suffer for it.
The time for discourse is over.
You're determined to die, then. As you wish.
One satellite defense system, courtesy of me. How's that for the rookie, Hawkeyes? Guys, tell me the other Hawkeyes are just ignoring me.
I would if I wasn't ignoring you myself.
I could turn this hack off, you know, if I wasn't inside Republic headquarters. Looks like the hack worked perfectly. I can get one command in before the system locks up. Just say the word and I'll... No, this can't be. The Hawkeyes are being executed. Admiral Rizair's orders.
If they're all like you, he did the galaxy a favor.
If that's a joke, I'm not laughing. We have to do something.
Sarkis, assault's already begun. There's an Imperial command compound. Can't locate. Destroying our defenses. Use the satellite system to find command. Shut down dispatch console. Mating out.
Well, I'm really torn up about a bunch of stuff being destroyed. But we're talking life or death here. We've only got one command. We have to use it to find the Hawkeyes.
Do it. I won't let innocent people die.
The Hawkeyes are being held in the Okara droid factory. We're lucky. That's not too far away. I brought down their biggest defenses with the turbo lasers, but there's still a lot of Imperials inside.
If this is a waste of my time, I'll make you suffer for it.
I'm with the Republic for life if you can get the Hawkeyes out of this. I can't thank you enough. Now hurry.
You saved us! I didn't think anyone knew we were here. The Imperials were gonna use us for target practice. We owe you one.
Rescues aren't free, you know. I expect something in return.
You think one Hawkeye's good in a jam? Try all of us. We're gonna run until there's no more Imperial flags. Thank you again.
Welcome back. The satellite system's down and the battle's over. I've been in some intense ops before, but that... let's just say Bugtown never looked so good. We're holding the Empire back by the skin of our teeth. Freeing captive civilians wouldn't have been my choice.
I have no need to justify myself to you.
At least we've gained some new allies. Sarkis and the rest of the Hawkeyes volunteered to stay and help. The Hawkeyes know Balmorra's infrastructure better than anyone. Perhaps they'll make future victories more certain. Either way, we'd likely be standing in a bombed-out mess if it wasn't for you. You've got my thanks.
That was more work than I was led to believe, and I deserve greater payment.
Serving the Republic has its rewards. Mountains of credits aren't one of them. Our next major offensive is Imperial headquarters in the city of Sobrik. There's a sizable Balmorran resistance set up nearby. Beck Taurath, the resistance leader, requested our aid, but the satellite system kept us from answering. I'd like to send you.
What's the Resistance planning?
They claim they can bring down Sobrik's defenses, but they need someone skilled to lead the way. I'll let Beck know you're heading in that direction. He'll be waiting. I've got to get back to troop deployment. I'm certain we'll cross paths again.
Then if we can hit the power... looks like you've got your reinforcements.
Master Jedi, I'm honored you're willing to take up our cause. I'm Beck Taurath, and this is Colonel Marek. We welcome anyone who's willing to fight for a free Balmorra. I requested backup because we've set our sights on the city of Sobrik. It's currently Imperial headquarters.
As long as this is worth my while.
Balmorra is more than profit in weapons and factories. We've got culture, history, and heroes, too. Colonel Marek is the most decorated officer in the Balmorran militia, and our man inside the Empire.
Our best bet into Sobrik is an aerial assault, landing in the spaceport and surprising them.
Our transport's an old Republic model. She can carry enough men to challenge the Empire.
But the spaceport shield disables any non-Imperial craft, and all the false promises in the galaxy won't deactivate it.
What's wrong with storming the gates?
You couldn't win, not without the spaceport. The Empire can hold themselves up in there and launch fighter after fighter.
We've gotten our hands on the Troida Disruptor, a prototype weapon that could break through Sobrik's shield.
The Empire has fail-safes in place, and the Troida Disruptor will only work for a few minutes. Luckily, that's all we need.
But activating it requires enough power to launch a Star Destroyer, and we don't have it.
The only thing that's got that kind of juice is Sobrik's power grid, the largest set of generators on Balmorra.
You must have one soldier or technician in this resistance.
Most have never held a blaster in their life. Our only advantage in Sobrik is numbers. And our only way inside is you.
Now, the Empire, anticipating an attack, has positioned fully armed garrisons at each generator.
If you can get past them and siphon power from the generators, we can activate the Troida Disruptor and break through Sobrik's shield.
A child could do this.
Don't get cocky. The Empire had you blockaded not too long ago.
I'll monitor the power grid from here and contact you when everything's in place. Good luck.
We have control of Sobrik's power grid, diverting power to the Troida Disruptor. That's it. Transferring you to Bek-Talrot. Sobrik's shield will only be down for a few minutes, so make it quick.
The Troida Disruptor is activated. Sobrik's spaceport shield is breaking down. I can't thank you enough.
Any other errands you'd like me to run?
You'll be the hero of Balmorra when we win Sobrik. I promise you.
I'm impressed. Those garrisons were tough, and I should know. I was forced to design them. Bek's got good men, but they're not fighters like you and me. They'll need your help to retake the city. Enter Sobrik through the main gates. Fight through the Empire and make your way to the spaceport from there.
I'm going to do some real damage.
Good. Think like the Empire. That's the only way to beat them. See you inside.
You've lost, Bek. Your men are dead and your ship's in flames.
What? How could you do this to us?
Here come your reinforcements. Ask them if you don't believe me.
All I see is a dead man and his idiot friends.
Please, don't make this hard. Surrender or die. Those are your options.
You cannot win this.
No soldier goes into battle expecting to fail. When the Empire came, the Republic fought, lost, and left. Balmorra needs order, stability, and power to survive. Our future is with the Empire.
We are done with this discussion.
Hear that, Bek? Your backups refuse to surrender. Don't make the same mistake.
Hello? Please tell me someone won that firefight.
Unless Colonel Merrick wants to start fighting again. I'd say I did.
I'm no fool. I surrender.
Colonel Merrick was respected and revered all over Balmorra. If word of this gets out, we'll lose face. And that means losing support and manpower.
You coward. Weak and spineless, just like the Republic.
The Colonel was once a hero. Let him die like one. Kill him and put him in with the others. I'll say he fell in combat.
This isn't any worse than you deserve.
At least he did something to help us, in the end. Despite the Colonel's best efforts, you've won us the spaceport. Sobrik will be a battlefield for a few days, but we'll get it under control. Meet me back at the Troida workshop. I'll be waiting.
It's over. Sobrik is free. I didn't think I'd live to see it. You have no idea what you've done for us. Colonel Marek's sacrifice inspired countless men to join the Resistance. The Republic's promised more men, more supplies. We'll clean things up in Sobrik, and then see what else we can do.
Tell others what I've done here.
Your name will be in the history books someday. I can promise you that. Commander Medine wants to speak with you. We've got him waiting on comm call.
He should learn to fight his own battles.
After seeing you in action, I can't really blame him. Balmorra will never forget what you did for us. Thank you again.
Commander Medine, I was told you wanted to speak with me.
Sobrik is free, and we have you to thank. A battalion should be in the city soon, though it'll be a long slog. You've proven your commitment to Balmorra and the Republic. I've been authorized to ask for your help with a top-secret mission.
I'm going to need more details.
Let me introduce Dr. Karsiri, a scientist at the Balmorran Arms Factory.
Lead scientist now, actually. Not that that matters. I don't lead armies or free cities like you.
Dr. Karsiri is braver than he admits. He's working on the whole reason the Empire's fighting for Balmorra, the Barrager planetary defense system.
We've shut down a satellite system and broken through a spaceport shield.
This is different. This weapon guarantees victory for whoever controls it. The Barrager can destroy an entire orbiting fleet without launching a single ship. The host planet becomes an impenetrable fortress.
We can't do anything to the Barrager unless we can control it. For that, we need someone who knows the weapon inside and out.
The weapons designers are Dr. Meln and Dr. Ortis. They refused to work for the Empire and were imprisoned in the Gorinth Brig.
Seems like you should take care of that yourself.
I'm only a junior scientist. Having a gun to your head makes you work faster, but it doesn't make you work smarter.
Dr. Meln and Dr. Ortis are the only people who can get us the Barrager. They must get out of the Gorinth Brig safely. My scout West Durga is on the Gorinth Plateau. Speak with him. He'll know how to get inside and free the doctors.
Nothing is ever as simple as it seems.
Keep me updated, Commander. I'll do what I can to keep the Empire busy here. Good luck.
Jungubed, stabulutumul nunts umtzaktas. Musutugu, no gushle zoruku.
We all have hardships to endure.
Luzatumunzu sunjal usublulu. Provata kahal kurefes sugurutu ta selvagu.
I'm going to do some real damage.
Dar flamkuin uvjagarbeld lutun stema. Ul qualuta meta jurherfut persono jormolla. Huma, ormalo mentu gorastuk.
I've got the access key to the Gorinth Brig.
Huma, ormalo mentu gorastuk. Rugul afnamul konfu ensesquenu unswat.
Lieutenant Vecker's going to die. Same as the rest.
Fulcaruga musoa, you graduat mun. Junstabu fuqualanqua, persana huara.
I'm going to do some real damage.
Jonulu hagan da alamutu ondotta juestakon.
It's no use. You need an extractor's ID card to operate that elevator.
And who might you be?
I'm a Balmorran who should have kept his mouth shut. Get out of here while you still can. The extractors will be back any...
Not very chatty now, are you, old man? Looks like we have a security breach. And some new prisoners.
The extractors are dead? And you saved us. I can't believe it.
Tell me what you know about the Gorinth Brig.
I know Lieutenant Vecker rarely leaves his interrogation rooms on the lower level. He keeps the most valuable prisoners close by. Here, take the extractor's ID card. If you're looking to free someone else, you'll have to get onto the lower level to do it.
Maybe I'll find someone more useful down there.
Whatever you're looking for, I hope you find it fast. I've watched dozens get on that elevator and never come back up. I'm getting out of here before more extractors show up. Good luck to you.
Idiots! Did none of you think to stop an intruder? Or are we issuing invitations? No matter. You won't disrupt the work I'm doing to stabilize Balmorra.
You're pretty arrogant, aren't you?
Whether you're here out of some misguided attempt to save these criminals, or you're after Republic interests, you won't succeed. The Gorinth Brig and everyone in it serves the Empire. They live for it, they die for it.
You can't possibly fathom how much I will enjoy destroying you.
Disarm the intruder. Alive if possible. Dead as an example.
Dr. Meln. Dr. Ortis?
Dr. Ortis, just give me a minute to catch my breath. I thought that fight would never end.
Forgive him. This whole experience has been traumatic. Dr. Meln at your service.
I can't believe you went to these lengths to rescue us. Thank you.
You're only free because the Republic needs you.
I know how these things work. You want us to get you the Barrager. The Barrager is an incredibly complicated and well-protected weapon, as designed. Luckily, our design notes are in contraband. We can use Lieutenant Vecker's credentials to override the security system and get those files. It'll lock down afterwards, of course, but we'll have what we need.
You designed the Barrager, but you need a how-to book?
The Barrager took years to design, and even longer to build. You can't expect us to have the whole thing memorized. With our files, we can create a foolproof spike for the Republic, guaranteed to get control of the Barrager.
Wait just a minute. What about all those prisoners? You might have forgotten everything we've seen here, Doctor, but I haven't. This is our chance to destroy this terrible place. We have to use that override to let these people go. As for the Barrager, we'll figure out something.
There can't be any question marks on this mission, no matter what the cost.
Let me just input the override. There. Years of research and data back in our hands.
You shameless opportunist. I'll help, but only to get rid of the Empire.
We'll get to the nearest Republic shuttle pad and have this ready within the hour. It's been a pleasure.
Ugal unkas, ut termu nulu umma.
I've yet to face anything I can't overcome.
Ul qualuta meta jurher fut persono jormola. Gahal ravul as John ujuet untumata. Juguhu zuza haga, noexa nunsa bahala.
I'm glad you're back. We've got no time to waste. Dr. Meln and Dr. Ortis have created the Barrager spike. It's foolproof. They've promised complete control. It's fortunate we had access to their research.
What's next for us?
Our plans hit a small snag. We've been unable to get in touch with Dr. Karsiri, the informant who started all this.
Forget him. We've got the Barrage's designers.
Dr. Meld and Dr. Ortis have been Imperial prisoners for months. Only Dr. Karsiri knows how to get inside the Barrage laboratory. The Empire's massing their troops at the Balmorran arms factory. It's a battle from here on in. We've got to move forward, with or without Dr. Karsiri. My technician Lem Carter's been working on locating the Barrager. He's waiting for you at the Sundari outpost.
Can Lem find the Barrager without Dr. Karsiri?
Lem once detected an Imperial destroyer after it made the jump to hyperspace. If he can't find it, it doesn't exist. I'll keep trying to contact Dr. Karsiri. I'll let you know if I hear from him. Medine out.
I'm looking for Lem Carner.
You found him. Good thing, too. Now you can take this off my hands. It's the Barrage Spike. Commander Medine sent it over. Your job is to use that to take control of the Barrager. My job is to find it for you.
It must be your job to fight these Imperials, too.
Why do you think these soldiers are here? A sabacc tournament? Takes a lot of power to destroy a fleet. I can trace where it's going and locate the Barrager that way. But the Empire's got power-hungry contraptions all over this battlefield. As long as they're up, I can't get a clear reading. Get me?
This seems like something you should be doing.
If Commander Medine ordered me to cross enemy lines, I'd be proud to die trying. But then I'd be, well, dead. Empire's recalled their full forces here. Republic's doing all they can, but you've got a literal army to get through. Watch yourself. Knock out everything the Empire's got running. Hook this power monitor up to their primary sensor grid, and we'll find your weapon.
I'd hate to get stuck behind enemy lines with nothing to show for it.
You do your job, and I'll do mine. As soon as I've got a lock on the Barrage's location, I'll calm you. Stay safe out there.
Good work. Signal's coming in, clear as a bell. Most of the power's being drawn to the administrative complex of the Balmorran arms factory. The Barrager must be there.
So we're done here, right?
I've got Commander Medine on hold for you. If we don't meet again, well, for Balmorra's sake, I hope we do.
Looks like we were both hard at work. You've got the Barrager's location. I've got Dr. Karsiri.
Good thing, too. The Barrager lab's been fortified beyond recognition. I don't know if the Empire's aware you took the Barrager research along with its designers, but I'm on a new, incredibly short leash. The Empire's made Darth Minax our overseer. She was a slave driver before, but now, any minor setback is grounds for execution.
You realize this may well lead to your death.
I don't care. With the Barrager, the Empire could occupy Balmorra forever. We can't let that happen. The Empire's turned this lab into a fortress, and your hack is useless if you can't get inside.
Nothing is ever as simple as it seems.
No one said getting to the Barrager would be easy. That's why we enlisted you.
The approach to the lab's been equipped with new Durasteel locks. The codes are kept on file at Imperial security stations throughout the factory. You'll need to get the codes from each security station, then input them at access control. The lab door should be unlocked when you arrive.
If this is a waste of my time, I'll make you suffer for it.
I'll do everything I can. I'm in this until the...
Dr. Karsiri! Well, the sooner you get to the Barrager lab, the sooner we can help him. Keep this comm channel open. I'll do what I can to guide you. Now get going.
Look, Doctor, the Republic has arrived. We've been expecting you. You've stolen the Barrager research and a very specific set of prisoners. It's almost like you wanted to meet me. How flattering.
If you think taking hostages is going to stop me, you're wrong.
Of course. The Republic foolishly sold us on, even when it's clear we've won.
You don't want Balmorra. You know as well as I do that the Barrager will destroy us. It consumes a planet's resources until there's nothing left to defend. The Barrager will win Balmorra, all right, and leave it a complete wasteland.
That's really not helping things right now.
The Empire's already ravaged Balmorra to finish the Barrager. I'd give anything to see it destroyed.
You're a fine, upstanding citizen of the Republic, Doctor, and you deserve your reward. Balmorra's already sacrificed so much to help us complete the Barrager. I couldn't possibly let you take it now.
You're a dead woman.
Try it, if you dare.
An open comm call is a blessing and a curse. I heard everything. Is Dr. Karsiri...
He's dead, sir. The Sith's blade struck true.
It won't be in vain. Use the Barrager spike to take control. The Empire will never set foot on a Republic-protected world again.
Didn't you hear what Dr. Karsiri said? The Barrager will suck Balmorra dry.
Jedi follow the will of the Force.
But you'll listen to your Republic commander. You came to free Balmorra. What good is freedom if we have nothing left?
We have to make sacrifices for the greater good. Balmorra's could prevent another Tylos, Taris, or Coruscant. We pay a heavy price for the Barrager's protection, but we have to use it.
This was Dr. Karsiri's dying wish. He wouldn't have helped you otherwise. Please. The Barrager must be destroyed.
The Barrager might be the difference between victory and defeat.
When the time comes, we'll have a choice. Install the Barrager spike. I'll send a squad to secure the lab.
We've all known we were working toward our own destruction. Only Dr. Karsiri did something about it. The Barrager's yours now. I'm just glad Dr. Karsiri isn't here to see it.
Welcome back. I wanted to be the first to congratulate you. My team's working on the Barrager now. They're already looking into duplicating the weapon on other worlds. The Imperials are fleeing in droves, afraid we'll finish before their ships clear the planet. Balmorra's free.
Defeating the Empire is worth any sacrifice.
We'll try to minimize the Barrager's damage as much as possible. But it's a small price to pay for protection from an Imperial fleet. With the Empire on the way out, all that's left is cleaning up the mess. I'll be out of a job soon. You secured the Barrager, stormed the Gorinth Brig, freed Sobrik. The Republic is completely in your debt.
I believe we still need to resolve the small matter of compensation.
You've been compensated, quite well I might add. The Republic knows gratitude's hard to spend. There's a lot of work ahead, but Balmorra's free. That's what's important. Good luck to you.